today I would like to do the olive pate. It is an appetizer that is very easy to do, but it will seem like it took you hours to do. And it tastes great, especially with a wonderful red wine. Anybody that knows Rapina's cooking, we are meat and potato type of family, but I like more of the fancy dancy appetizers. So I'm going to start with Kalamata olives. It's about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. It's up to you. You rinse them. It's a black purpley olive. It's a very, very good olive. It's different than black olives. It has a more robust flavor of an olive, and it's wonderful. And I use capers once in a while, but sometimes I don't always have those in my refrigerator. So I just picked the big honkin' green olive, which is wonderful too. Rinse it well so you can get some of the salt out so it isn't so salty when the product is finished. So this is about 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of green olives. So we're gonna dump those in too. Now, I like a little garlic in my olive pate. Some pates don't ask for it, or they ask for a powder, but I prefer the fresh, pure garlic clove. 2 to 3 tablespoons red onion, white onion, whichever you prefer. You could even do a green onion, which is very flavorful also, but doesn't have as much onion flavor. So we're gonna add that. About 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It adds a little bite, which I love. And 2 to 3 tablespoons olive oil. It's if you want it a little oilier, if you want a little less, that's up to you. 2 to 3 tablespoons is perfect. And the last ingredient is thyme. I find that it adds a special flavor, a unique flavor to the pate, which kind of calms the olives. So now you put it in your food processor, and I'm going to turn it on. It's gonna be a little loud. Ooh, sorry. I make sure that I shut it off, and I make sure everything is ground fine, because what you're going to do after is either use it on a cracker, or you can use it on a French or Italian type of white bread, toast it, and it's wonderful. Being in our house at home, you would never have this on the table. My dad wouldn't eat it with a 10-foot pole, but I did offer it at Christmas time. My sister-in-laws loved it.
Hey,
and my
Maria.
dad...
Hey, Maria.
What?
What did your father really say about it when you
No.
asked him?
Said it tasted like crap, but it really didn't. It was very, very tasty, and after he did have a little bit, I made him try it. He said it was pretty good. And that was a lot coming from him, because he is not an appetizer person. Meat and potatoes, that's what he is. So I just keep blending it and blending it until it is very, very ground, so it will just spread on a cracker or a piece of bread.
Hey, Maria.
What?
Hey, Maria.
Yes.
What kind of wine do you have with this kind of stuff?
A nice red wine, a Cabernet, Merlot, any type of wine that you enjoy, you can pick. Let's ask my sister-in-law, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, Kelly, what type of red wine do you like with your olive pate? What kind? We need a red wine. Yes. Okay. All right, here is the finished product. What kind? Here is a finished product. It is very, very parade, which I like. As you can see here, it's very, very mixed up. Now, take your serving tray, anything you want. What I use is a nice French bread that I baked and I sliced and just arranged it in a nice circle. And just take your olive pate. A little pate goes a long way, remember that. And this was a very highly requested appetizer. I do a lot of catering, especially during the holidays, and this is one that was requested often. And that's why I started making it. But I have to say, it is very, very good. put a little greens on it, a little olive, so people know what you're serving. And there you go. Olive Paté from Maria Rapina.